Hello everyone, and welcome to the first video for Sylvio 1 on the PC. Please check out the useful link in the description of this video. I'll mention this again in case you didn't watch my Sylvio 1 introduction video. The character we play as, Juliet Waters, who you're seeing on the screen here. She is voiced by the Swedish actress Maja Hansen Bergqvist. I have nothing against her or her voice, but the dialogue in the game is low volume and she has an accent. I'm using subtitles, but they don't show in cutscenes, only during gameplay, so it seems. So we'll do our best to absorb what's going on in the story. Time to beat on this game is around 7 hours to 12 hours. And type of gameplay is going to be normal. We're not collecting anything special other than just normal things throughout gameplay. So we will look at the options screens here. So you have new game, continue game, settings, help and controls, revisit area, and quit game. So we'll just go down. Start with the settings. So these are all the settings in the game. You just pick your resolution. I'm playing this in 1080p. And quality, best is the highest option you can pick. I've left the brightness about midway, full screen on, normal controls, no inversion of the up and down. Music on, and this is where I've set my mouse sensitivity. And my DPI on my Razer mouse is at 800, so this is where I chose to set it at in the game. And as you can see, subtitles are on. Go back to the main menu. So the next option is help and controls. So this brings up a little separate window here that you can press the up and down or W and S key to move. So the first thing you can do here is, if you press the B button, it says you can change keybinds. And when you do, it opens up this blinding screen of white. And the text is super, super small. It's barely legible. Let me read something I wrote here. So you can change all the different various keybinds. This is the actions. And these are the keys they're bound to. You can either click them and change them, remove them, add. This is a minus. These are minuses and these are pluses. And this is a plus to add a new keybind or to reset. So you'll either have to look at your screen really close or you'll have to set your resolution really, really low, and that will make the text bigger. And then once you've done whatever you want to do here, change the resolution back to what you're using for the game. But let me read this to you here. So keep in mind, starting a new game will reset any of these custom keybinds you may have set. If you want to set custom keybinds, make sure to start the new game first and then configure these. You can come back into the menu, press escape when you're in the game, and you'll be able to come back and adjust these, and they'll get saved. If you make the changes right now, save and close, and then exit back out of here and start new game, it'll be completely reset. Everything you just changed will go back to default. So start the new game and then press B and make these changes. I'm just leaving everything alone, so we'll continue down here. You can see what the default controls do. Helping controls, your game is saved frequently during gameplay, so there's like checkpoint system that the game does. E for interact and pick up and use inventory. So use an inventory item. Escape keys, the menu. 1 is for a microphone, 2 is for a shotgun, 3 is to toggle inventories. That's to let you look at items you have. 4 is the real recorder, and then 5 through 9 are the piano sheets. With gamepad, I think there's just one key for piano sheets. I'm not even sure what piano sheets do yet. I forget. Left mouse is shoot. I am playing with mouse and keyboard, by the way. And use your microphone, and the aim shot is the right mouse click. And then you have WASD, or up and down keys for movement. Q is cancel, C is flashlight. Q, if you hold Q, it'll reset a car. We do get a vehicle that we can kind of go around in this game. Then the real recorder controls WASD or arrow keys for movement. E to pick a reel, Q to cancel. And then you have a fast forward, a normal speed, a fast forward, and a slow motion, slow speed forward. And you have the opposite, reverse normal, reverse fast, reverse slow. So 6 different speeds. I'll get into that more once we get into the game. Here's your controls for the gamepad. I'll take a sip of drink and let you look at this for a moment. As you can see, the left bumper is piano sheets. You're not able to select individual sheets like you are on the keyboard. Okay, so general key, general gamepad controls. So microphone. We'll go ahead and look at this stuff. Just do it now. The microphone. Words in the static. Look for small white orbs in the air. Left click to listen. Words will be written down under notes from the static. 2. Seance. After disturbing a human form, Juliet can use the remaining tracks for a seance. When the location is found, Juliet lights a candle. Left click to ask a question. The answers will be recorded automatically. 3. Big black orbs or human forms. Keep your distance. Disturb it with a sharp projectile. When it is gone, a recording will be done automatically. Analyze the recordings. Recordings from 2, which is seance, and 3, which is big black orbs or human forms, can be listened to and analyzed with the real recorder. Whispers. Whispers appear in the recordings from 3, which was big black orbs or human forms, hinting locations of interesting objects and places. The oscillograph. The oscillograph will spark up if you are near any spirit activity. Left click and look around to find your way to spirit activity far away. The digits telling you distance in meters. Left click anywhere to boost the volume on your microphone. You might hear something. So you can use the microphone to basically hear kind of ghostly messages, and it also acts as a waypoint. So it shows a number that slowly decreases and gets lower as you're getting closer to your objective or what's closest to you. So that's the microphone information. There's a picture of it there. We have that automatically. We have everything from the beginning except the shotgun, which is this right here. She has a flashlight attached to it. So even though we haven't seen this yet, I'll go ahead and discuss it since we're in this part of the menu. The gun. Left click, shoot. Right click, practice aim. There are 2 kinds of ammo. Blunt ammo, spuds and stones. So potatoes and stones. Good for moving things or switching hard to reach levers. Sharp ammo, nails, pieces of glass. Good for shooting black orbs or human forms, which if you remember was mentioned up here. Disturb it with a sharp projectile. So you don't want to use potatoes or stones on them. You want to use nails or pieces of glass. It is powered by pesticide cans, which will run out and need to be replaced. Inventories. Inventories can be found throughout the world. They basically mean items, either by simply finding them or by whispers on the tapes hinting the location. When the hand with the gear or the hand with the wrench is shown, you can use an inventory by clicking the use key, which is E. When that hand with the wrenches grayed out is shown, you have yet to find the right item. Okay, the reel recorder. So this is an old school tape reel recorder, and she has headphones on. So the reel recorder, use the reel recorder to analyze the sounds. Hidden messages will be written down automatically as you find them. And that's where you're going to use, scroll back up. It's as fast as it'll let me scroll. This is where you will use the controls that we went over up here. These ones right here, the reel recorder controls. So you have to pick a reel to listen to, cancel out of it, cycle through with the arrow and the WASD keys, and then you use the 6 positionings of speeding it up or down to hear the messages. The way I'm going to deal with those, I believe, is I'm going to do the normal speed forward first, and then do normal backwards. Or maybe I'll do normal forward and then fast forward, normal backwards, and then fast backwards, and then save the slowest speeds for last, just because they'll obviously play the slowest. And the last thing here is lockers. Lockers are opened by pressing the action button. So, all right, that's all of the, I'll go to the top here. It's all of the controls, and then this is the help info section. You can always come back in here at any time and read this information about the items that we haven't even seen yet. Okay. Revisit area, if you go to it right now, doesn't show anything. But essentially, once you've beaten an area, it'll show up here, so if you want to replay it again, you'll be able to pick it from the list. So that covers all of that. I'll go into more on the controls once we're in control in the game, and I'll talk to you more about that. So first we'll watch the little opening cutscene here, and then I will go over the game controls and the UI. So we'll start here. Here we go.
My name is Juliet Waters. I work as an audio recordist, specialized in EVP, electronic voice phenomena. Or as my friends say, I'm a ghost recorder. But I like to see it more as a two-way communication. I'm intrigued to know why they chose to linger in between the worlds. Or maybe they didn't choose at all. Maybe something is holding them back. Maybe I can help them take that step into the light. I don't know. But I can hear them. They're talking, and that's why I record. I live a couple of hours drive from Saginaw, an old family park that's been closed to the public since forever. I've heard there is a back entrance into the park via an old walking bridge. I just bought an old piece of recording equipment, and I figured it could be a good place to test it out on.
7 p.m. Molly Jenkins. Sounded like somebody was screaming in the background.
Okay then, let's do this.
Okay, so here we are. Assuming that's our car. We're blocked by some random piece of material here. Alright, you can look at my readings here. DirectX 11, 60 FPS. Nothing crazy. This is a Unity engine game. I'll talk to you about the controls before we move along here. So there are 3 categories. I'm separating controls into normal controls, item controls, and audio controls. So start with the normal controls here. So the menu, press escape, and it will bring up the same menu as before, so you can do everything that we were doing. Character movement, just, like everything else. The arrow keys are WASD. The use key or interact key is your E key. Of course, I'm explaining from keyboard and mouse controls because that's what I'm using. And you have a cancel key, which is Q, a run key. So here's our run. We don't have a stamina bar, so infinite running, I guess. Jump key, reasonably good jump. Can't see your body, I don't think, in this game, just your hand. Then we have our inventory key, and it just, she just sticks out like kind of a suitcase. And I think an item will appear above it and spin a 3D model whenever you have something. You don't technically get to open it. She just holds it out. Shooting the gun when we get one, which would be the shotgun. That's the left mouse. Aim gun is right mouse. Microphone. So the microphone is this item here. I'll go ahead and close my readings. So she holds it out in front of her. We're not close to anything yet. And if you press the left mouse button, you kind of get the sound gets a lot clearer. It's like she's getting better sound reception. And while you're holding it forward, if you move around and you're close enough to an objective, you'll get a waypoint underneath that little line. And the little line will start to wave to let you know you're near something. So you'll see more about that as we move along. Then we have our flashlight, which is the C button. It's unlimited. There's no batteries, which is great. We will get a vehicle. I think it's some kind of a car. And its controls are W and S, or up and down to move it back and forward, like forward acceleration or braking. And then reset the car is hold the Q key, which is also the cancel key, and that will, like, I guess maybe spawn the car next to you if you get too far away from it, maybe. So don't forget that that is a option in case you lose your car. Okay, so that covers the normal controls. Now we'll go to item controls. So as mentioned, here's the microphone. You press the cancel key to put it away. We don't have the gun yet, but we do have the reel tape. We don't have any sheet music either. But as mentioned, that is keys 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, representing sheet music 1 through 5. So we'll look at the reel tape now. Let's do that. So you go to this screen here, and you have the tape behind you and like notes in front of you here. So this leads us to the audio controls. So you have multiple pages here. If you press left or right, she'll do this. Let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 extra sheets, not including the first page. So these are where our recordings will appear that they've talked about that we'll hear and find. And when you listen to these, you get little messages or words from them depending on which direction you play the reel tape. Either forward normal, forward fast, or forward slow, or back normal, backwards fast, or backwards slow. You'll uncover messages, hidden words. So this is called the Stellatronic Incorporate Company, the modern way to communicate with spirits, the L-500. So it's showing a stack of papers and the actual tape recorder and the flashlight that we have. And they give you these first 5 are included here that we can listen to. In my testing of the game here, I did test on this exercise, number 5, and I actually uncovered a word when listening to it, and I got a Steam achievement for it. So I won't get that achievement again, but if you're playing this game fresh, you'll get an achievement when you play this. We'll be able to get the word again, but I won't get the achievement. All the other achievements should come up for me during our playthrough. So, told you how to cycle the pages. So if you want to select one, we'll start with the first one. It says thank you. If you press the E key, it'll turn that into a microphone symbol. And if you press the Q key, it goes back to the arrow. And also when you select what to play, you'll notice on the reel tape underneath the right wheel, under the right reel, you'll see a little control pad that comes up, a little circle. This represents the speeds at which you can play the reel. So pressing the D key or the right key will play it forward at normal speed. So let's go ahead and do that. You just hold it down. So here we go.
Congratulations on your purchase of the L500, the very latest in modern spirit recording technology. We here at Stellatron Incorporated would like to thank you and wish you many hours of thrilling conversation with the world unknown.
It's just looping again. So you keep holding it, it'll keep looping. Okay. So notice that as well is not subtitled for whatever reason. So now we'll do it forward and fast and see what happens. Okay. So you're going to hear a lot of this. We're going to be doing this a lot in the game. And I think every one of these, maybe not these first 5, but the other ones in the game, I believe you have to find them all to beat the game, so that ought to be interesting. That's what the guide is there for, to help you. That will be linked in the description of this video. It's the hidden message guide, and it will help you know which way to listen to each reel that you find in the game so that you can get the messages you need to uncover from them. Okay, so let's do forward and slow. So we'll call that good for now. But you can see why I think I'm going to do the slow forward and back at the end, because they take the longest to play. So let's do backwards at normal speed. Okay, I don't hear anything. So now we'll do backwards fast. Okay, we'll do backwards slow. definitely creepy. So I don't think we're necessarily going to uncover a message out of every one of these. I know we do on the last one. Okay. So now we're going to do introduction, and we're going to do normal forward.
The L500 consists of 3 parts: the real recorder, the stereo microphone, and the oscillograph. The real recorder and the microphone are for recording the audible frequencies, and the oscillograph visualizes the frequencies beyond human hearing. It can pick up frequencies as far away as 1 kilometer and might lead you in the right direction. The L500 standard package also includes 9 empty recording reels.
Okay, there you go. So now we'll do fast forward.
The L500
Now normal reverse. Very creepy. Okay. The exercise is probably I know that one is going to give us a word, and it's probably because that's the point of that reel. So I don't expect we're going to find any words in these, but I'm still checking them. As we get in the game, I won't say what I'm doing each time. You'll just hear me play it forward normal, forward fast, back normal, back fast, and then I'll do slow forward and slow back if I haven't uncovered what I need to. Oops, I just kicked myself out. Alright, let's try tips and tricks.
The spirit voice is not of this world, hence they do not follow our laws of time nor place. If you record something that you find incomprehensible, try playing the tape backwards or in a different speed. The L500 will let you explore your recordings forward, backwards, in ultra speed or in half speed. The spirit
Okay.
voice is not of this world.
Okay, backwards. Alright then. Alright. Probably going to get a copyright something from YouTube telling me, you know, you said the F word backwards 56 times. That's bad, okay? You can't do that. Word of warning. Okay.
There are good spirits and there are bad spirits. Sometimes they will take advantage of your curiosity and use you as a bridge between the worlds. Always have a friend with you when recording, and when in doubt, it's always better to turn off the equipment and walk away.
Okay, well, we don't have a friend with us.
Good spirits. Snurps, Marina, Snurps, North. Yeah, we're going to the
All right, exercise.
Find the words hidden in the following sound. Find the word.
Okay, fast forward. Banana. Okay, let's go backwards, normal speed.
Apple. No häsen ju alla för henne, det slår mig ner.
Okay, banana and apple. Okay, now we're going to go forward in slow-mo.
Find the words hidden in the following sound.
Actually, I'm not doing that right. Down, down, and forward. Let's get back to where it is supposed to be. I did normal speed till I got to the sound. Don't think we're gonna get anything else out of this. It's creepy. There's a space next to banana there under exercise, so another word could fit there. Not hearing anything else. Ooh. Cherry. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's go backwards in slow-mo. Looks like it's scribbled out exercise, so I think maybe we found everything. Let's just try it. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got everything. Apple, banana, and cherry. Interesting. Okay. So that is the reel and how that works. I don't know why it's still spinning. Yeah. So that'll cover the reel for the moment. We'll obviously find more stuff for that. So here, I'll run by the speeds with you again. E to select a reel, Q to cancel it. Cycle the pages of notes because we're going to be getting more. And the nice thing is you don't have to like write the words down. The game will let you know that you've discovered it. And unfortunately, there's no subtitles here. So forward in slow motion is down and S, or right and down. D and S, excuse me, right and down. Forward normal speed is D or right arrow key. Forward fast is D and W or right and up. Okay, backwards slow is A and S or left and down. And backwards normal is A or left, and backwards fast is A and W or left and up. So when you're using one of these, the controls represent the what you're pressing. So the bottom right would be down and right, and then the little toggle you'll see will go to the down right, or to the right, or up and right, or to the left, whichever direction. So you can kind of see what you're doing as you're doing it. And that will cover everything that I wanted to discuss. We haven't really got anywhere in the game yet, but I've got all of the basics covered now in this video. We've gone over a little bit, but that's fine. I should have made this video an hour, but it'll probably be about 45 minutes or so. So that covers this, and that covers all the other controls. So when we come back into the next video, we'll make our way forward. As you can see here in the menu, we're going to be at the Sagnois Family Park, and we got this frog here with the top hat on. So this is where we're going and where the game takes place. And we'll be coming up onto that in the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll get more into the game play in the next video. Thank you. Bye.